Happy hurricane post-response party. It's Friday morning. I'm well north of Atlanta, so Atlanta's underwater and got buried. We got spared. We just got some rain. This is our freezer. It is 28 degrees downstairs. It is not iced up. And it is clearly not running. So, they said it's been hanging out at 30 degrees for a couple days. That actually makes me believe that we got a pressure control problem. Because why would it have a consistent hold temperature that's not what the thermostat says, other than the unit solenoid would be open right now, meaning the pressure's flowing, but you know, this is supposed to cut in at X PSI, and if it's not, then once the box gets warm enough, the pressure gets high enough, she may kick off. So, let's see here. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay. All right, change of gears. Who notices all of that? Yeah. So that's oil. Well, that's water and oil not mixing. That's this all being refrigerant oil. And we've got a time delay here set for 4 minutes. So I bet if I turn this all the way down, yeah. Now let's see what happens, which is going to be that it pumps down on low pressure, I'm guessing, because we're out of gas. And the delay was doing, the delay was doing its job and keeping it from just cycling on, off, on, off, on, off. I'm going to go ahead and slap my gauge on it just to see and prove, but obviously we have a leak here. Yeah, this is all probably from here. Probably from these dang quick connects. Not that it's not an easy resolution, but so much for a quick and easy one. This thing is 100% out of gas. I've got 30 PSI on the high side when it tries to run. So, game over. I'm going to confirm that she's leaking from here, which she is, and then we're going to cut that out. Real gauge is on, so I want to show you when she fires off. Slowly pressures rise until it's high enough to kick in. So while we're not at zero, I'm going to do something because I can pump it down. I'm going to go ahead and put in 448. I'm going to wait. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and weigh a charge in first. I'm going to roll the dice that my charge is on this side of those my leak is on this side of those shutoffs and not in here, because this all is dry and dusty. I don't see any indication that it's going to be in there. Let me adjust that up. So that's going to let me put some real pressure on the system to reconfirm that we're leaking from here. Then it'll let me pump the system down, and by that I mean draw all the refrigerant into the condensing unit and the receiver, close those valves, and make my repair. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty stoked. I've spent the weekend working on the van. Okay, 448. For those of you who haven't seen the van, here's the van. 21 drawer pack outs. This is a work in progress. This is on wheels so that I can move it out when I have to get to those. And then I've got these DeWalt packs. That's what I had in my old pickup truck. So Vito hangers. This has been the I don't know, stash it. There's a lot of tuning up that needs to be done. But I've got 2 fans that are running into, there's a built-in inverter in the Mercedes, and so they run on AC power, So when the van is parked, when I'm driving, I'm air conditioning the back. I've sprayed the top, and not with like clean foam, but like actual. Oh, that's the cleaner. Where's the other one? Yeah, there it is. Anyway, not to go squirrel, but I know we have some new faces around. We're zeroed out. I'm just gonna weigh. It's 448. We're gonna weigh the bottle. 22.5 pounds. Ta-da. Ta-da. All right, it's gonna be loud, but let's watch the sight glass. Totally empty that it didn't do anything for a hot minute. Let me turn it off for a second just so I can give it my attention. Change this to 448. That was easy. I am going to go ahead and finish charging it up. Now, does the possibility exist we could just tighten that? Yes. Now you play the game. Do you want to just tighten that up and risk that it opens up again? Or do you want to torch it out? I don't really want to torch it out today. It's not a good day for it. Let's see what I can do with it. My intent right now is to replace it. I am going to try and stop it first. Look at this. I went to see what I could do with it. Come on, bros. It's done is I've closed that valve off, which is the output, okay? Which is why my output pressure now reads almost nothing. I'm gonna let this cycle a few times and draw out everything we can, and then we're gonna hammer that shut, and then all my refrigerant will be contained on that side of the world. One more time. All right, so I like to really protect my valves, so I put, the reason I'm using a coupler here is instead of unsweating that one, I just cut it out, okay, less heat on the system. This one, I don't have a whole lot of extra line to deal with, so I had to unsweat and clean everything. But here, I'm just gonna couple that, bada bing. So I put my wet rag there. I also wrap that with rags as well, and then I'll wrap one here just to keep it from going backwards. I'm going to torch this one first while this one isn't in the way. All right, so I think we're good. I'm going to put a little nitrogen in it. All right, so got a little PSI on it. We've bubbled. We've leak checked. She's beautiful. Okay. We pull that out, we pull a vacuum, and then we release the refrigerant. We should be back in action. Don't let the shadows fool you. Oh, it's beautiful. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. But it's funny, you can see it's moving this way. So it's blowing the storm out, bringing in the clear skies. Of course, it's been raining and drizzling on me the whole time I've been doing this. So. It is only 68 degrees out right now. So the head pressure doesn't concern me. Also, this is running on a, yeah, that's probably stopping. There's a fan cycle on this fan that'll, if this drops down to like 160, that'll cut out, and then it'll drive our head pressure up. But yeah, that's a winner for now, man. That's a winner for now. All right, so after, let's call it let's round up and call it 14 pounds. So we were 22 and a half. 14 from 22 and a half is 8 and a half. So 8.5 pounds of gas. All right, we've gone from 40 to 17. That's good. Brrr. 12. I was able to pull a real nice vacuum on it and get it way low. So I don't think there's a leak in here. But I hate those things. Alright, oil looks good, nice frost pattern. Looking behind the fans quick. Yep, behind the fans is nice. Good to go.